friends, so me and Abby are going to read you a bedtime story that's called Goodnight Gorilla by Peggy Rathman. And the illustrator is G.P. Putzman's son. Goodnight, gorilla. Goodnight, elephant. Goodnight, lion. Goodnight, hyena. Goodnight, giraffe. Goodnight, armadillo. So the zookeeper's just saying goodnight to all the animals. But the animals sneak out and are on his bed. Good night, dear. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. I wonder who those could be who are saying good night. And there's eyes in the dark. And she wakes up and she's so surprised, you can tell by the look on her face. And now she's taking them out of her place and back into the zoo. Good night, zoo. Good night, dear. Good night. Good night, gorilla. So he fell asleep with a banana. The end. Good night, friends. Sleep tight.